Hello and welcome to the PCDS dermatoscope reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Dermlite GL dermatoscope. As always, it's just the equipment that I'm reviewing today. To learn how to use it and to interpret what you see, please do come along to one of our dermoscopy for absolute beginners courses. And you can check out when those are by going to www.pcds.org.uk. So let's have a look at the Dermlite GL. This is the basic bit of equipment here, and there are extra bits that you can get to go with it. So there is an extra spacer for a fixed focus if you want to as well. So this is a polarized only dermatoscope, and you'll notice it has an on switch at the side, and there are these two bits here. When you turn it on, the four lights around the top part open up. That is just a magnifying glass. So you've got a magnifying glass with a light. If you press it again, these bottom four light up, and this is now polarized light. And so with this, I'm now looking, this is now dermoscopy that I'm doing here, whereas when I was looking with the top four lights, this is just a magnifying glass. If you keep your finger on the button, it turns it off. It's a very simple piece of equipment, and it's very handy to have in your pocket and very useful for screening large areas. So for picking out with the magnifying glass, you can just have a look at something, and then if you want to have a proper look at it with a dermoscopy, you can switch it into the polarized mode. This will attach to any of the ordinary camera attachments. And so, for example, I've got one of the Dermlite attachments here on my camera, and I can just attach it magnetically. It'll go on like that, and that will then be able to take pictures through there very easily. Attached to any of the Dermlite or any of the flat magnetic adapters for a camera phone. It is essentially, it's polarized only. It doesn't have a non-polarized option, but there is a spacer plate that you can get that goes with it so that you can hold it to a fixed distance from the skin. Otherwise, you're having to focus it by holding it above or just by holding it a distance from the skin and choosing what distance it is to get your focus. And actually that means that you're not going to be compressing any vessels on the surface. But because it's polarized only, you may not see the comedo-like openings, the milia-like cysts that you can see better with non-polarized dermoscopy. So that is the Dermlite GL. It's a nice little scope and a very handy one to have in your pocket. And as always, this is just the equipment we're showing you today. If you want to learn how to use it and to interpret what you see, then please do come along to one of our dermoscopy for absolute beginners courses, and hopefully we'll see you there.